Hi guys, so my name is Faith. Welcome to my YouTube channel. You can kindly subscribe. You can hit the notifications button below so that anytime there's a new video you get notified. I have been lost, I haven't been on these streets for a while, but I am back and happy to be back. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about reinventing yourself. Like if you want to start on a clean slate, if you want new beginnings, like basically you want to change your life and you want to, you want a clean slate because we know that sometimes things don't work out the way we thought they would have worked out. So sometimes shit happens, so and you want to reinvent yourself. So today I'm just here to give you tips, how you can reinvent yourself, where you can start from, a few things that maybe can help you try and figure out what you want in life. Now, we are what we think. We are what, I've talked about self-awareness, the belief systems and all that kind of stuff. But the truth is, we are what we think on a daily basis. So if you want to reinvent yourself, if you want to start afresh, if you want a new clean slate, so here is where we are starting. Let me dive straight into it. So now, number one, you have to declutter. So you have to clean out the old self. Basically, it's like when you're leaving an old house and you want to enter into a new house, you have to declutter, you have to take away the things that are not working for you, you have to throw away garbage, you have to throw away, you have to stop hoarding if you want some new things to happen in your life. So stop holding on to, like hearts, like that baggage from previous relationships, baggage from from your home, from your family, from that the belief systems that are not working for you, the things you even know yourself that this is not something that is working for you, the bad beliefs, the bad. So you have to declutter. So let's see our lives like a garden, like that you want to nurture, that you want to grow, that you want it to flourish. So you have to clear the ground. You have to clear the ground, remove weed, remove stones, and make a very fertile place to plant your crops. So here it's our life. So you want new things, you want good finances, good health, good relationships. So we have to take out garbage. So that is step number one. So after taking out garbage, so you have to choose, you have to know what you want to plant, you have to know your core values. What are your values as an individual? What do you want in life? Where do you see yourself? Like you have to really have that, you have to be so certain of where you want to be, that then you can know what you're going to plant. So if you want apples in your garden, if you want beans in your garden, if you want. So when you've cleared your ground and finished taking out clutter, detached from old habits, now you have to know what you want to plant. If it's apples, if it's grapes, it's whatever you want to plant, you have to be so certain that it's what you want to plant, because that's what you are going to reap at the end of the day. So we've taken out garbage, so now it's time to plant. So you have to, what new habits do you want? Do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself? Are you someone who sees, you want to be healthy, so you have to start eating well. So you have to plant new plants, you have to plant new seeds so that you grow different crops and you get to the success that you want. So after decluttering, so it's time to bring in new habits, new routines, new friends, sometimes new environment, because things that really affect who we are and what we are is the environment we live in, the belief systems that we have, our friends, our, like, everything around us. So if it's not been working for you, it's time to move away. It's time for goodbye. Sometimes it's time to ditch old friends. I know sometimes it's hurting, they know so much about you, you're scared to lose what you had. But if you want something different, you have to detach. So once you start new habits, it's a struggle to maintain. It's usually easier to creep back into the old habits, but you have to be intentional. It's going to be hard, it's going to be tough. You're going to, there are going to be ups and downs, but you have to be committed in your heart to make those changes, because you literally want a new life. So you have to be strong to see it through. So once you start new habits, I know the biggest part is maintaining it, consistency on the new habits, on the new things that you are doing with your life. It sometimes gets hard. So now that is where you find friends who are in the same mission. They want what you want, they want to succeed. They are so focused. So you need to get support groups. You need support groups. You need to listen to new content. If you've been listening to music, to that stuff, to movies, watch movies all the time, you can actually change the movies that you watch. You might not, I love watching movies, but I know the content. I will go out, through movies, and I know this is the content I can watch. This content I am not interested. So you have to know, because your life depends on it. What you put in your mind, what you feed on a daily basis, spiritually, physically, it determines on how your life is going to be. So if you're changing diets, you know the drill. You start eating well, you start exercising. It's usually hard. It is never going to be easy. Don't expect it to be easy, but you can, you can take baby steps, declutter, and change your life, reinvent your life. So don't let anyone tell you that you can't change. Anyone can change. You can change. I know people always want to look at us like she was like this, she was like that. So they keep going back to your past where you are no longer drilling. So don't let people drag you back in your past. If you have made up your mind to change and move forward and look for new things, look for new opportunities, don't let nobody take you back. It doesn't matter what you did, that is the past, and let it go. We decluttered, we removed stuff, we removed the weed, we cleared the ground. We are starting afresh. So time to plant new seeds. So you have to be so certain of what you want to plant. If it's grapes, if it's maize, you have to know, because all the crops are not the same, and you take care of them differently. If you're growing beans, this is what you have to do. You have to put sticks, so that is how life is. If you want to be a millionaire, if you want to be financially independent, there are things that you have to do. There are no shortcuts in life. If you want to be, to have a much easier life, because some people actually are getting away from a stressful life to a much easier life, a much more relaxed life, because that is also something. If your mental health depends on it, you can move from a job or something that has been stressing you to a less complicated life. So now when you know what you want in life, then it is easy. So this is what you need. If I want financial freedom, then this is what I need. I need maybe 2 kinds of businesses. Then you have to know what has to be done. So at the end of the day, you just have to know what you want in life, and you have to go out and get it. So those were my few nuggets, my usual talk of, you can be whatever you want to be. You can be you can achieve what you put your mind to achieve. So let no one tell you otherwise. Thank you for being on my channel. You can subscribe, you can hit the notification button below, you can share with friends, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye.